Since the first part of this study guide is just vocabulary, I'm going to tell you the answers to this, although they can be found word for word in your book. Event is any outcome or group of outcomes from a probability experiment. So that would be H. Tree diagram. One way to draw a picture of a compound event. So tree diagram would be B. Independent events. Compound events in which the outcome of the first event does not affect the outcome of the second event. I. Law of large numbers. J. The more trials conducted in an experiment, the closer the experimental probability will be to the theoretical probability. Complement. Includes all possible outcomes when the event does not occur. A. Probability. The measurement of the likelihood that an event will occur. Love all these typos. So that's F. Sample space. E. All possible outcomes of the experiment. Experimental probability. D. The ratio of the number of times the event occurs to the number of trials of the experiment. Dependent events. G. Compound events in which the outcome of the first event limits the outcomes of the second event. Theoretical probability would be C. The ratio of the number of outcomes in which the event can occur to the total number of outcomes in the experiment. Notice the difference between experimental and theoretical. Experimental talks about, where are we here? Trials, which is what you do in an experiment, where theoretical is just talking about outcomes. So that's trials only occur in experiments. If you were to write a brief explanation describing the meaning of the following statement, the probability that Tuesday is randomly chosen out of all the days of the week is 1/7. You could say you have a 1 in 7 chance of getting Monday when you select a day of the week, because there's only one Monday. In question 12, Ty has a pocket full of coins with 7 quarters, 6 dimes, 5 nickels, 4 pennies. If he pulls one out of his pocket, the probability of getting quarters, you just take the number of quarters, which was 7, and put it over 22, because that's the total number of coins he has. Same thing with nickels, there's 5 of those. Dime 6, penny 4. The only difference is with dimes and pennies, we can actually reduce those two fractions, and so put them in simplest form. Are these events equally likely? Well, no, because they have different probabilities of occurring. In other words, they have different amounts of coins. Question 14.
Miss Taylor?
Yes?
Could you pick up the